mean, I think that happened with Romney. There isn't any difference between Romney 2008 and Romney 2012. As a candidate, he's tried to sound more conservative, I think, in 2008 than he does in 2012.
He's more skilled than he was in 2008, don't you think?
Is this a quiet enough room to discuss that? I don't know. I mean, I think that his skills really look great because they're being measured against Newt Gingrich, right? And Rick Santorum, who, I mean, it is a tragedy for Rick Santorum that he is ungoogleable, but it matters. There is some history around, like, tin cans on the bumper. And you can't, if Rick Santorum were being invented today, maybe he could compete, but Rick Santorum comes from someplace. And so that's who Mitt Romney's up against, and I think that's why he looks good. But, I mean, today on the stump in South Carolina, he got into an angry, red-faced screaming match with the voter on a rope line saying, "America is right and you are wrong. Thank you."
Wow.
Thank you. You just screamed at this guy. The quiet rooms thing, that nobody can discuss income inequality unless it's away from the riffraff. The $300,000 isn't a lot of money. When a child asked him on the stump in New Hampshire why he wanted to run for president, he went into a long emotional riff about how it's been difficult to work out with his estate planning attorney which of his sons and grandchildren get which millions of his fortune. The child, like, yeah, that seemed like he was going to win. But exactly. If I changed my name to something unpronounceable, would that be okay? So I think that Mitt Romney is running to win, and I think it's likely that he'll win, and I think it is largely by virtue of the fact that his competition really sucks.
But far and away, Rahm would get the least offensive to the white. I mean, the candidate who would be most able to make this election about Barack Obama in November on the Republican side.
Right now?
Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Rahm Emanuel! Despite massive outcry! Despite massive outcry! Rahm Emanuel, just heard!
The big question is who's the right candidate.
Police state!
Sit.
Don't worry about it. Let me just. You got your chance.
While slashing public spending.
Sit there. Sit there.
You got your chance. Let me just now try to answer that question about sex. First of all, I don't think, when you say who's the best candidate, in my own view, the best candidate's not on the field. Versus the president. I think they had a lot of good candidates. Chris Christie, Mitch Daniels for the perfect contrast, number one. Number two, I don't think on South Carolina, to your question earlier, the first time question about Mitt Romney, I would just say this, and that is that people forget, I mean, you will remember this. When Bill Clinton basically had a nomination wrapped up, he lost Connecticut. Absolutely. He lost it big. So I don't even read anymore in the newspaper, follow the ups and downs, because Mitt Romney's going to be the nominee.
And every nominee is tested.
Yeah. Basically, there's a buyer's remorse process. The problem for Mitt Romney is that's happened before he was even nominated. And that tells volumes, I think, of where the chemistry is between him and the voters. And he has a problem connecting to them. And that is unlike running for Congress or Senate that's legislative, that is not insignificant where, I can say this for a chief executive, you have to create a relationship between the public and the candidate. That is essential. That's a very, very important thing. That would be a big problem for him. And I do want to,